Most of the team.
Yeah, I mean, there's holes to fill for sure in those situations, but I think we have the guys in here that can do it. So, or else probably we would have made some moves like that. So I think there's good people in this room, we've been through some tough times, and we've been able to get through them together. So like I said, we're excited to get to training camp here and have a good training camp.
Are you following? I assume you're following the Kessel situation closely. Is that troubling? I mean, is this just part of the business, or are you worried about how this is going to come out?
Well, it's between him and management. I said this before. I don't really have much of a comment on it, and that's about it. Obviously, he's a good player, and he'll do well whether he's with us or wherever he goes. So.
How long did it take you to get over the way last season ended? The sweep in Montreal.
Well, yeah,
It
was really tough. It was a tough way to finish. It all left us, sour taste in all our mouths for the summer. So, especially when we thought we had enough to do it. So, we look forward to the opportunity of getting another chance to do that. And in order to do that, we got to be ready come training camp in game 1.
Trained pretty hard this summer, pretty much the same as the last 2 years. So, train a little bit in the morning and then hang out in the afternoon.
Did you do anything specifically different this offseason that you would normally do in previous seasons?
No, I did everything the same. I've done the same workout thing for the last 2 seasons now, 2 summers now, so I feel it works pretty good, so I decided to keep it the same.
What do you think of this defense now? I mean, got some new additions there, and it seems every year that really more emphasis on getting the puck out there. I mean, what do you think the capabilities of this D right now?
Yeah, I think our D are good. I mean, I think last year we did a great job. Obviously, we got one of the best goaltenders in the league, and our forwards help us out a lot. The way with the system that we play, it makes the defensive job a little bit easier than what some other teams play. And I think with the additions of Morrison and guys like that, and Boychuk, we got a little bit better puck moving wise.
Dennis.
Yeah, I'm feeling well. I have a year behind my belt. Coming back from the injury, and obviously last year, at this time, it was hard for me to know, what was going to happen because I didn't play all year the year before. So now I know that I'm back at the full form and feeling good.
Is there any part of your game that you worked on this offseason more than most?
Not really. It was more about making sure that my strength was coming back again. And last year was a matter of missing the year, it's just getting the rhythm and finding back, and I did that last year. I thought it was better in the playoffs, and I'm just looking forward for this year.
Yeah, I think so. I think as a player, you always want to get better and improve. So I kind of set a bar for myself last year. So you want to, like I said, get better, improve, and this year. I just gotta keep doing what I do. I can't get too fancy or those type of things because I've tried it last year a bit and it didn't really work. So I just gotta keep it simple and play hard. Keep my feet moving and create chances for myself and others.
Consistency, is that sort of the bottom line in a way for you? I mean, make
yeah.
sure you keep playing the right way game after game after game.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's the most important thing for any player is that consistency. So just come and play hard every night. Be hard on the forecheck, finishing your checks and those type of things. And most importantly, being smart in the defensive zone as a winger. All you gotta do is take care of the defenseman. But it sounds easy, but it's a tough job. So just those type of things, and just play my game and try to take it up a notch.
Obviously, the feeling would be that if you do that, the goals take care of themselves, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. You can't worry about points and scoring and all that type of stuff. You got to worry about doing the little things, and they go on to be big things.
What do you feel the team needs to do to make the next step as far as going farther?
Well, I think the things that have gone on the last 3 years here has all been a learning process. So we've learned a lot with what we've been through, and for the young guys like myself, just experiences of the playoffs and whatnot. So we kind of know how to handle those situations better, and I think having that gets us more prepared going into this season. So obviously it's a long season. We got to get ourselves in the playoff first by having a good season, and try to move forward from there with not making the same mistakes as we did in the past.
Enough guys to fill those roles, and we got to make sure that we all help them to fit in, and also they have to do their best to play the system. I mean, the system's going to be probably the same, but if you change the players, that's normal to change the personnel and the team. So we just have to make sure that we all pull in the same direction.
Sort of. It's less surreal because it kind of happens so slowly. So it feels really good, but it doesn't feel like it's something that just happened overnight. So, I mean, I guess, I don't know, I'd have to look up surreal in the dictionary, but it kind of would mean kind of coming out of nowhere, right? And, so it was a building process. It wasn't like, you know, the first year that I got to, the first year that I finally made it to the NHL, I won the Vezina. You know, I got in the NHL, then I had to consistently work harder and harder to get better and better, and the team got better around me. And, so it was a pretty good culmination, but I don't want it to be the culmination. I want to go further.
Who do you credit in the organization as really someone that believed in you or was most instrumental in keeping you here to where you've been able to flourish?
Well, you never know how things work behind doors. You never know. Sometimes you never know who your biggest proponent is, and who might not think that much of you as a player. You know, but I'm pretty sure that Bob Essenza was always a proponent, and you know, and probably Scott Gordon when he was here too, because he had me in Providence and got to see me on a daily basis.